Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a boy named Oliver. Oliver was 10 years old, with bright blue eyes and curly brown hair. He lived with his parents in a cozy cottage near the village square. The village was peaceful, with friendly neighbors and beautiful green fields. Oliver had a best friend named Henry. They did everything together, playing in the fields, fishing in the river, and exploring the nearby woods. They were inseparable. However, one day, something happened that changed their friendship. One sunny afternoon, Oliver and Henry were playing football in the village square. Henry accidentally kicked the ball too hard, and it hit Oliver on the head. Oliver fell to the ground, feeling a sharp pain. He got up, angry and hurt. "Why did you do that, Henry?" Oliver shouted. "It was an accident, Oliver." "I'm sorry," Henry replied, looking genuinely upset. But Oliver couldn't let go of his anger. He felt betrayed by his best friend. From that day on, he started avoiding Henry. He ignored him at school and stopped playing with him. Henry tried to apologize many times, but Oliver refused to listen. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months. Oliver's heart was filled with resentment. He couldn't enjoy his favorite activities anymore because he missed his friend. He became lonely and sad, but his pride wouldn't let him forgive Henry. One day, an old man named Mr. Thompson, who lived next door, noticed Oliver's sadness. Mr. Thompson was wise and kind. He had seen many things in his long life and knew a lot about the power of forgiveness. "Oliver, my boy, why do you look so sad?" Mr. Thompson asked one day as Oliver sat alone in his garden. Oliver sighed and told Mr. Thompson the whole story. The old man listened carefully, nodding his head. "Oliver," Mr. Thompson said gently, "holding on to resentment is like carrying a heavy burden. It only hurts you and keeps you from being happy. Sometimes we need to let go of our anger to find peace." "But Mr. Thompson, Henry hurt me. How can I just forget that?" Oliver asked, tears welling up in his eyes. "Forgiveness is not about forgetting, Oliver. It's about understanding that people make mistakes. Henry didn't mean to hurt you. By forgiving him, you free yourself from the pain and can start healing," Mr. Thompson explained. Oliver thought about Mr. Thompson's words for days. He remembered the fun times he had with Henry and how much he missed his friend. Slowly, he began to realize that holding on to resentment was only making him more miserable. One morning, Oliver decided to take the first step. He walked to Henry's house, feeling nervous but determined. When Henry opened the door, he was surprised to see Oliver standing there. "Henry, can we talk?" Oliver asked. "Of course," Henry replied, stepping aside to let Oliver in. They sat down, and Oliver took a deep breath. "Henry, I've been angry with you for a long time. I felt hurt and betrayed when you kicked the ball at me. But Mr. Thompson helped me understand that holding on to this anger is only hurting me. I'm sorry for avoiding you. Can we be friends again?" Henry's eyes filled with tears. "I'm so sorry, Oliver. I never meant to hurt you. I missed you so much. Of course, we can be friends again." From that day on, Oliver and Henry rebuilt their friendship. They played together, laughed together, and shared their dreams just like before. Oliver felt a weight lift off his shoulders. He was happier and more at peace. Oliver learned an important lesson that day. Letting go of resentment and forgiving others is not always easy, but it brings peace and happiness. By forgiving Henry, Oliver freed himself from the pain and found his best friend again. Mr. Thompson was proud of Oliver. One afternoon, as they sat in the garden, he said, "You see, Oliver, forgiveness is a powerful thing. It not only heals your heart, but also mends relationships. You have shown great courage by letting go of your resentment. Remember this lesson, my boy, and you will live a happy life." Oliver smiled and nodded. He knew Mr. Thompson was right. He promised himself that he would always try to forgive and let go of resentment, no matter how hard it might seem. As our story of Oliver and Henry comes to an end, let's reflect on the powerful lesson we've learned about letting go of resentment. Resentment is like a heavy weight that we carry with us, a burden that only holds us back from experiencing true happiness and peace. When we hold on to anger and grudges, we trap ourselves in a cycle of negativity. It clouds our judgment, strains our relationships, and prevents us from moving forward. But when we choose to forgive, we free ourselves from this burden. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting or excusing the harm done to us. It means releasing our own pain and finding inner peace. Remember, forgiveness is a gift we give to ourselves. It allows us to heal and rebuild our connections with others. Just like Oliver and Henry, we too can find joy and harmony by letting go of our resentments and embracing forgiveness. So, next time you feel hurt or angry, take a moment to reflect. Ask yourself if holding on to that resentment is worth the weight it places on your heart. Choose to forgive, and you'll find that life becomes a lot lighter and more fulfilling. Thank you for watching, and remember, forgiveness is not just about others, but about finding peace within ourselves. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more heartwarming tales and life lessons. Until next time, stay kind, stay positive, and let go of any burdens weighing you down. Peace and happiness are within your reach.